To our breaking news, after more than 700 days, Israeli hostages held by Hamas are now back in Israel, and they are safe.
The first phase of President Donald Trump's peace plan is underway. Cheers filled the so-called hostage square as news that the hostages had crossed out of Gaza, and the world waits to see if this fragile ceasefire will hold.
And President Trump spent the morning in Israel speaking before the country's governing body. We just brought you that in our last hour. He will head to Egypt and the peace summit next.
This morning, the first images of Israeli hostages held for 2 years in darkness and deprivation in Gaza, finally back in the light, transferred by the Red Cross to be reunited with their waiting families. In Tel Aviv's hostage square, Israelis cheering the moment they have prayed and protested for and chanting, "Thank you, Trump," as President Trump addressed the Knesset, Israel's legislature, celebrating the peace deal he brokered.
Generations from now, this will be remembered as the moment that everything began to change.
He earlier declared the war is over, in contrast to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warning the military campaign is not over. Israel and Hamas have so far agreed to phase 1, the exchange of hostages for Palestinian prisoners while the fighting pauses. Israeli forces pull back to new lines within Gaza, and desperately needed aid flows in. But thornier questions remain about Hamas disarming and leaving power, and how to govern and rebuild Gaza as Palestinians flood back to whatever remains of their homes. For now, though, an emotional release and rejoicing. This hostage family seeing their loved one first by phone, as President Trump met with some hostage families before a peace ceremony in Egypt, marking a major diplomatic achievement and long-sought relief after 2 years of devastating war. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
20 heads of state are set to join today's peace summit in Egypt, including Arab leaders critical to the negotiations and to helping rebuild the area.
President Trump is promoting his proposal for an international board of peace as well that would oversee reconstruction there in Gaza.
Right now,